we broke down again. You can't see much on this. I wonder if I can flip this around and turn on my... Oh, I want to flip this around to show this tire situation that we had. We broke down again, guys. Is this going to work? Can I flip this around? Is it going to let me? There we go. There we go. Thank you, David. Okay, so, man, I guess I'll have to show you guys some other time what happened to our old tire, but I had to go get this at Tractor. Thankfully, they had this at Tractor Supply. We were broke down right outside the guard shack. I see you, son. What happened was, I think the lugs had backed off a little bit, and gradually even more, and then the wheel started wobbling and making a hole, like, and then after it started wobbling, it started going up around on all these nuts, and all the nuts had a hole around almost as big as all of these holes were almost as big as the lug nuts, and it was about to actually come all the way off. So we went through like the immigration station, border patrol thing, and then we started going. We heard click, 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 and they were like, and the guy pointed at our tire, so we pulled over right there. And I didn't know if we were gonna get out of there, guys, because the lug, like the bolt behind here, is back under here. It's been worn into the threads, so it wore a hole on the old wheel, and then it wore into the threads of the lug bolts, and then so that's attached to a hub, and there's no way to get these hubs on short notice. Like it'd be extremely rare. But I'm glad that we found a wheel at Tractor Supply, and then these new lugs, because the other ones, even the lug nuts were all messed up on the end of them. They wouldn't even seat right on if there was. So I'm glad we found the lug nuts too. But that's what happened. I mean, that's the tire that we did have. I guess it looks kind of... we gotta take what we can get. So we're gonna have a white one and a black one, and that's just fine. I mean, we're not here for a RV show, to look like the coolest people. But the thing is, I believe after I tightened it down, and then it was centered, and it pushed everything to. I also got, well, I'm not going to get into details, but the point is, we made it. We made it, and we're actually at a good viewing point to the SpaceX launch pad, which should be about several miles this direction, maybe 4 to 6 miles or something in that direction. In the morning at 7 o'clock, Starship is going to blast off. That's the plan anyway. And we should have a really good view right here. Now, there are some friends of ours that saying, we just met a couple guys here, and one of them was saying that there was a really good spot, and it's only a few miles away. But when I talked to another ranch that showed that the same situation, I guess I can flip this back around now. When I talked to the other guy at the ranch that had the same situation, he said that, sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate. Actually, yeah, I've had a hard time this evening. But anyway, here we are. We're doing sandwiches. I guess we're going to do a little bit of popcorn. Everybody's safe. Little Lydia stepped outside of the Suburban earlier and went head first onto the concrete. And that's like the same spot David had his little mark on his head. So we're getting some bumps and scratches, but we're all okay. And I think that this situation that I have on this new wheel is going to be able to get us where we need to be. But I'm going to probably go ahead and order a new hub and have it shipped up there to like the Conroe area to Mom's house, so that I can go ahead and replace the whole hub and I don't have to worry about it.
I need some light real quick.
Well, let's turn on this light right here. I guess I could have done that too. Oh, that's better. We can see each other.
There's another light right there.
Yep, there's another one right there too. So the plan is, like, this particular spot, which I guess has to be unnamed right now since I'm doing this live, and you never know, is a good spot, and it's free parking. That's the key, and it has a nice view, line of sight. There's even another trailer right there. It's a motorhome rather, and yeah, so All is well. I don't know really what the purpose is of that. Not that every accident has, or situation has to have a purpose, but for us, it kind of does a lot. It usually does serve a purpose, and yeah. So coincidences can be coincidences. I've just had a lot less coincidences lately, and I had a lot more purposeful breakdowns, like where we're talking to people, and I think I'm just giving my message out, and at least I can say, that something positive came out of those. This one, we dealt with a few people in Tractor Supply and dealt with a really nice Border Patrol guys who just, they had to do their job too, but they still were trying to figure it out with me. And I think they had the same conclusion as me, that those lugs probably got loose and things started moving. It just made these holes around them bigger and bigger. I don't know, after going 1,000 miles on these things, why it didn't happen now. I checked all the other ones. Everything's good. A couple of lugs on the other side were a little bit loose, so I tightened all of them. I even checked the Suburban tires, make sure everything's tight. Now let's just have to tighten them every now and then and check on them, because that happens damaged, or at least those bolts are damaged. But anyway, we're getting set up here, and it doesn't have to spoil everything. We did have to spend a nice little chunk of change on the new wheel on a spur of a moment like that. I'll probably show a picture or something of the other. Maybe I'll post it on here, but maybe as a thumbnail here on this video. But it looked kind of bad, and it was potentially about to come off completely. This is the second time we've almost had a wheel come off. Actually, last time the wheel did come off. Right? It did come off. But it did in a parking lot, and thankfully we could just take a couple of days and interact with people and get it all fixed. So we're all is well. We're gonna see the SpaceX launch. That time window opens from 7 a.m. So 7 to 9 a.m. Potentially in the morning. Did get pushed back today so that they could replace the grid fin and on the booster, I guess. But it seems like things are moving forward here, and we're gonna be ready for blast off in the morning, right, guys? Ready for blast off? Yeah. They're pretty tired. I'm really tired. That wore me out. Like it. Yeah. That stress could give me a bad migraine tomorrow, unfortunately. But that really wore me out. So we're really tired. Probably won't stay up much here. Just wanted to give the update that all is well. The wheel. We got a new wheel, and thankful to those who actually gave us money here recently. That was enough for the gas to get all the way down here and all the way back to Houston area, and even then some. But now we just we put a lot of it into this wheel right here. So anyway, it's like, we just trust the Lord with all of our needs. We know it's all good. It's gonna be all right. These things happen. I really need to be, I guess, checking things a little bit more. That's weird. It's never happened before. I don't know how they got so loose so fast, but we'll once we get the new ones on, we'll double check them again here after 100 miles or so. I think we're ready to say goodnight, and we're gonna see a rocket in the morning. And this one's so excited. Look at her. She's so excited. She's totally passed out. Good night, Hannah said.
Good night. Good night. I love you super much.
All right, see you guys. I appreciate the prayers too. You people praying for us, and just taking it one step at a time here. All right, coming out.